welcome to Kiss My Comics. I'm Captain Danny, this is John Henry, and we're going to talk about comics that John Henry read. And I'm going to talk about comics that I got this week that I didn't read, that I'm excited to read. And we're going to start with Death of the Family, because that was the big thing that happened last week.
Yes.
It was a big deal.
We had to take a week off because our local shipping had an error and we didn't get our comics on time.
Triz.
So, Death of the Family is finally over. Thank God. I would like to talk about something else now.
But not yet. Talk about this
But not yet, because I'm talking about this. Final finale. So, the Joker had all the little Bat family members all, like, knocked out and, tied up at a dinner table. And he, like, at the beginning of the story arc, months ago, he captured Alfred. And, he knocked out Batman in the last Batman issue, number 16. And now, it starts with them all hooded around a dinner table. And, he's messing with Batman, because that's his thing. And all the dishes are lifted, and all the Bat family, like, looks down and sees their own face carved off, like, sitting in front of them. And they're all, like, their faces are all bandaged and bloody, and they're all freaking out, and Joker's screwing with everybody, and then soon everything's on fire, and then everyone is drowning, and, like, everyone is Joker-gassed, and then everyone is fighting, and
wow.
Batman...
Joker gas? Is it Scarecrow's gas?
No, Joker does the gas where they all go hysterical and laugh, and they get the big smiles.
Oh, so good.
And Batman swears that he's going to break his rule and totally off the Joker.
Ooh.
But, that doesn't happen. And Joker kind of, disappears, and it's all left open.
Nice.
Of course, because the Joker can't die. Because he has to exist. He has to exist forever. He completes Batman. It's true. So that was fun. All of that is finally wrapped up.
But there's still the Aftermath issues.
Yes, Aftermath issues are coming out.
I heard and I've heard good things. I've heard they are going to be, you always assume, like, afterwards they're just going to put out some boring stuff just to settle scores, but it's still good. It's still good stuff. You gotta read it.
Yes, and maybe their faces weren't actually sawed off. I don't know. You'd have to read it.
By the way, I was wondering, would it be cool if I did a DIY video of teaching people how to make plaster faces of themselves or latex faces so you could pretend that you ripped your own face off? Would that be awesome?
How many people do you think would take that knowledge and then use it on their own junk?
Junk as in, like, wieners? I don't care. I mean, that's awesome.
Our #1 recurring theme.
Wieners! Awesome. Alright, I guess I'm going to go through and tell you a few comics I didn't read, but that I'm very excited to read. And I would just like to say, happy birthday, Farrell! Because I didn't read comics because I planned a big party for my friend whose birthday it was. Her name is Farrell.
I wasn't even invited.
It was just like 4 girls. It was a girl thing. Do you even know Farrell?
No, but I'm still offended.
Good. She'll be very happy that you were. Alright, Deadpool. It's gonna be hilarious. The continuation of dead presidents doing ridiculous things, and my favorite. No, I can't say my favorite because there's so many good comics out right now. Top five favorite comics right now.
The funniest Marvel comic, for sure.
Marvel, yes, you narrowed it down.
Maybe even Marvel and DC.
DC's not very funny. Does anything funny come from DC?
Why so serious, DC?
Superior Spider-Man, they keep whipping these guys out. I can't wait to see what happens because I'm pretty sure, this is my speculation. I think Peter Parker is going to finally talk and Doc Ock's going to hear it. And I think Mary Jane's going to be like, okay, I do think something's up because now he doesn't want to hit this shit. And then there's the cop lady, ex-girlfriend, who's going to be like, I better watch my step because I don't want him to know that I know and blah, blah, blah. So this is going to be a very exciting issue, I think. Thor: God of Thunder. I read this out loud for my boyfriend the other day, and he did not understand what was going on. And that's funny because you have to see the pictures to know what's going on. Past, present, future, this stuff is off the hook. Like, it's pretty amazing how they can make such a really complicated concept work. Like, I get it. I'm there with it. I understand it. I think it's pretty beautiful. I love past, present, and future Thor, especially the eye patch. It's like, old Thor looks like a pirate, and that's baller. And
she was just kidding, guys who watch us only to ogle her. She is single.
I'm single. Yeah. Wonder Woman is awesome still. I'm not really sure what to expect from this issue, but the picture on the cover is from an old thing. They used this story in the annual that came out this year, and I did a review on it, but I think that was when we were doing the Galactic Update. And so that's really exciting. This is the broski that made her bangles, her bracelets. So, oh wait, or is that no? This is the god that God. You know what? Now I'm not sure anymore. F it. This is gonna be rad because it is.
Are we allowed to say Galactic Update?
Yes,
cool.
We're allowed to reference things that we want to reference. Here is the thing that is Baller McGee this week, and that is Lock and Key. I'm like afraid to read it almost because it's so damn exciting. I don't know how to even, if you aren't here with me on this, then you don't even know. And you know what you need to do? You need to go get Volume 1 and start this, because it's freaking like, this is the most exciting thing out for me right now.
There's like 4 issues left.
Yeah, it's a huge deal. And
I've been reading it since Volume 1 came out.
And it's most anticipated.
It's extremely impressive. It's a very impressive series. It really is.
Kill Shakespeare, really fun. I wish I had this when I was in high school because I was a huge Shakespeare fan in high school, but this kind of is campy and it's not funny, but I think it's funny and I'm really enjoying it based on laughing at it. I don't know if they're trying to be serious or not, but it's still a really good time. Morbius, you read number 1. You liked it. I've been looking at stuff on the internet about it. It freaking looks great to me. I think this cover is amazing. I'm going to read Morbius from now on. John, take it away!
Okay, so my theme for the evening is Batman. And I've been really trying to catch up on all the new 52 stuff because all the volumes started coming out. And I read like a stack of stuff covering all the titles, but my absolute favorite would be just simple Batman. Volume 1, Court of Owls. It's really, really fun because, I mean, it's just not standard, you know, regurgitated Batman stuff. It actually gets really deep into, like, his love of the city and his family's connection, like old past connection, like, to the city, and the evolution of Gotham, and how the Wayne name is like tied into the progression of Gotham itself. Then it gets into the Court of Owls, which is like the secret society that no one really believes in, that secretly runs Gotham, like a shadow government, and no one really believes in it, even Batman, because even Batman has like tried to find them before. No one believes it, and they basically sentence Batman to die. They decide that Batman has to die, and they send Talon, who's awesome, like the coolest looking assassin ever, and they send Talon to kill to actually kill Bruce Wayne. They decide Bruce Wayne's going to die. They try to kill Bruce Wayne. That doesn't work. So then, as Batman, he goes to go all up in their business. Then they decide that Batman has to die. Take him down to like a lock him in a like hidden labyrinth, where he gets dehydrated and drugged for like 8 days straight, just missing. It's so much, just so good. Like, really, really fun.
We think we have it hard.
Batman's got it rough.
Batman's got it so rough.
And it doesn't even, like, there's no resolution. It just gives you the setup for Volume 2, Night of Owls, which just came out, which I don't have, which makes me very upset.
Sorry.
It's not her fault. Really, really fun. New Batman is awesome. I've yet to read the other titles. I have them though. It's going to happen. Maybe I'll get back to you next week. And finally, on John Henry's Why Don't You Love This Book Yet? Batman Black and White. This lovely cover coming from the great Frank Miller.
Ooh.
Frank Miller's really good at doing black and white shots of characters in the rain. See Sin City Volume 1.
I was just going to say, yeah.
And so this is volume 3. I don't know if they ever made a 4, but there's at least 3 of these out. They're all short stories done by a slew of different authors and artists, all in black and white, all about Batman. Some are really silly and campy, and some are like really dark and serious. And it's just all across the board, and these are absolutely fantastic collections, and that should pretty much just sell itself.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, and I mean, like, just look, like, that is the list of names of the people that worked only on this volume. It's really, really fun, and it's got, like, a lot of, like, you know, names you've never heard of, plus a lot of names that are, you know, are very well known. And these are all worth owning, and they're out there, so go find them. That's my Batman evening.
So Batman's awesome, check. Should have been on Lock and Key a long time ago, and if you're not, please start. If you're looking for a good time, I think we can all agree Deadpool is a good time. Deadpool, and so on and so forth. Live that nerd life. Thank you for joining us on Kiss My Comics.
See you guys next week.